Hi, I'm so glad you could come over. Yeah, it's been a while. I know. It's just been kind of crazy around here. You do? Well, I had something fun I wanted to try today, so I hope that's okay with you. I know you're always up to my experimental massage treatments. I hope you don't mind if I'm quiet. My son's sleeping. Yeah, no, he's doing great. Coming to the end of first grade is kind of amazing. I know. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. We've been having a good time. But one of the things I had to do that made things so crazy is I had to get all of my continuing education credits for my massage license. So I was taking a lot of courses online and some in person, and I took one on cupping. Have you ever heard of cupping? Yeah, it's what Phelps did at the Olympics, so it's why he had all these circles. It became really popular at the Olympics this year for some reason. I'm not quite sure why it took off this year, but it's something I've actually had done to me several times because I've had acupuncture treatments and traditional Chinese medicine, especially when I was trying to get pregnant. So I went to a couple different acupuncturists, and they each did cupping on me. One woman would use fire. I can't remember if they both used fire, but they would put fire inside glass cups and then put it on my back. And the cups cooling would suck your skin up into the cups. Yeah, but they have a lot of new things now, and so that really never appealed to me. I never wanted to deal with fire in my massage office, so I never really pursued it. But I took this class on massage cupping. So this is a little bit different. So you use either a pump, which is what I'm going to use. You use either a handheld pump. So this is my handheld pump. So it's got a tube, and it's got a pump. So we'll unbox my stuff a little bit too. So it came just in, it actually only came in 3 pieces. So it came with this, actually that was attached. This piece comes off, I think both of those pieces come off. And the tube. And then all of the cups come separately boxed. So you've got a big box of cups that you can attach onto here. And with massage cupping, you don't take the cups and just stick them on and leave them there for a long time. I don't love the big red circles. I never liked that on myself. I don't know that that's terribly useful. I mean, I know there are some people who bruise really easily. I tried a little cup on my dad, and he immediately got actually my son did it on his face. He immediately got, I mean, it was on there for less than 4 seconds because I took it right off. And he immediately got a little red welt that stayed for a couple of days because he takes a baby aspirin. So I know you don't take anything, but we're going to try just a little gentle suction, someplace where if you get a little welt, it won't be noticeable, just so we know if you're going to bruise really easily. But with massage cupping, what you do is you actually use the cups. So I'll show you a couple of my cups. These are 2 cups that I use a lot. I like this size. This is a pretty good size for your shoulder. I use it on my low back a lot. That's where I get my pain. So, and then you stick it on your skin. So, I don't know if I can do this and show you. Yeah, I can, I think. I probably can't do it here because I don't have enough skin. See how it sucks the skin in there? Isn't that funny? And if it wasn't upside down, it would stick like that. And I could even take off this piece and leave it on there if I wanted to, but I don't like to do that a lot. Again, because I don't like the big red welts. So with massage cupping, you use oil, and then you use the suction, but then you move it to massage. I wouldn't use a cup this big on my arm. This is more for your back. So, is that something you would be interested in trying? Yeah, I've got to practice on a few people before I would try it on any client, so I've been recruiting family. You're not my first, don't worry. I've been trying it on me for a while. I've tried it on my sister and her husband, my parents. So I have a few friends who are interested in it if you want to try it. Yeah? Something you'd be interested in? Okay. So the reason, these are actually magnetized. So if I wanted to put it on your back and leave it, I've got a red one and a blue one. And they're supposed to be different polarities. I'm not big into magnets and magnet therapy. I know some people are. And I am new enough at this that I'm actually not focusing on the magnets right now, especially because I'm not just putting them on your back and sticking them and leaving them. I'm moving them and using them as part of the massage. So I'm not worrying about the magnets very much. But one of the reasons I am really interested in it is I have scar tissue from several surgeries. And I have some internal scar tissue. And so I liked the idea of cupping for helping kind of move those adhesions that are inside my body and in the scar tissue in the skin. They're old scars. I obviously wouldn't do this on any kind of newish surgery. But I liked it for that idea, and I also like it for, it brings the blood to the surface, so it allows your body to kind of do its own work. It brings attention to the areas that are making you sore and allows your body to kind of start working on that. So if you're interested, we will try that. I also have a new thing I'm trying today. So especially for this, I bought some rice bran oil. This is Bon Vital. It's a really popular professional massage therapy oil brand. I use a lot of their products. It's called Wellness for the Skin. Rice bran oil is used for centuries to keep skin soft and smooth and known as one of nature's best beauty secrets. It's full of vitamin E, which is really good if we're doing kind of skin healing work. Vitamin E is really good. It's supposed to be good for under your eye circles. It's supposed to be good for any kind of scarring. Many other antioxidants. It's a lightweight oil, so it'll be easy to use with the cups. And it absorbs quickly into the skin, providing a lot of grip and control with little glide, and that's what we want. We don't want a whole bunch of built-up oil that you're just going to push around with the cups. You really just want something that's going to make your skin a little bit more slippery, so you can move it around. It's excellent for all modalities. So it has no scent really. I can't smell anything. You want to smell? Yeah, nope, it really just smells like maybe a little bit rice, but just smells like oil. It's very, very nice. Again, you can see I just put some on my hand. My hand doesn't look greasy at all. I like oils that are almost, I use lotions a lot because I really want people to leave the massage product on their skin, especially in the winter when our skin is so dry. And if you use really heavily scented or really greasy oils, nobody's going to leave it on. They're going to go home and take a shower because they're not going to feel like they can go anywhere when they've got that kind of oil on their skin. So I will usually ask people if they want oil or lotion. I use lotion a lot, and then it just feels like you've put cream on after you got out of the shower. And then I use, if they want oil, I like to get oils that are not scented. I can always add a scent if somebody wants it. or I can just leave it plain, especially because so many people are allergic to things, and I'm a little careful with scents. Even if the client before you had a lot of heavy scent in their massage and you come in and you're super sensitive to scents, that scent's still going to kind of be in the air, so you've got to be really careful when you do use a lot of scent. So I don't. But we have a little book that came with, it's got a little how to use. This is a funny product, and I just got it on Amazon. I think it was like $15. It was very inexpensive because I really just wanted to try it. So this is clearly Chinese, I believe. And the book is not very well translated into English. So it gives you the basics, but I actually bought a set of cups for my sister, and I sent her a good cupping manual because this one, I'll give you an example. So this is the overview a little bit. The Su-Wen difference method should be on the side of the said, so the sage heterozygous to cure should make their own niche, so rules so different, and disease all healers, sick feeling, no rule generally. Cupping therapy is one of the traditional Chinese medicine. To treat a method, follow in the acupuncture, fire, scraping, stone, such as massage therapy of traditional Chinese medicine, dialectical treatment principle. That's one sentence. I am not making fun of anyone because I very poorly speak 2 additional languages. I could never translate something from Spanish or Indonesian. So the fact that whoever did this translation can translate at all, I am impressed with, so I'm not making fun of anybody. But clearly it's not the easiest thing to read or to learn from if your native language is English. So it is also written in Chinese, I believe. So if you read Chinese, it's probably wonderful. But for English, I would recommend getting an additional cupping book. So I was really glad that I had the class, so I kind of knew what I was doing going into it, so I haven't really messed with the book very much. There's what's called dry cupping and wet cupping. So if you get a book, you really want a book on dry cupping. Wet cupping is actually where a lot of people use like a razor blade, and they actually make you bleed. It's almost like leeching. And then they use a cup to draw out some blood. That does not appeal to me in the least. I'm really glad that no Chinese medicine practitioner here in the States ever attempted to do that, or I would have freaked out. So wet cupping, and that's considered wet cupping because of the blood. So wet cupping is probably not what any of us are going for. So if you want to lay down on the massage table, yep, just right here. Yep. I know you're wearing shorts. Do you want to take your shirt off? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Do you need me to leave? I'll leave. I mean, if you are a regular massage client, I'd leave, but you don't care. Okay, so, alright, go ahead, and I'm just going to get some stuff set up, and we can also take a look at the other cups. So this is the box that they came in. There's actually a lot of cups in here. So the ones I showed you are the second to largest. This is the largest. It'll be really nice on your sacrum area. You can also use these like in the shower. That's become a thing. Also, facial cupping has become a thing, like using it as a facelift. I don't know that I buy that. but it's not going to hurt, especially if you have some facial scarring, it might help. So here's the next size down. There's only one of these, and you see it has no magnet in it. Actually, that's not the next size down. The next size down is this one, and there's two of these, a red and a blue. And then there's this interesting one. I haven't really tried this one. It's got a curved end, so I guess you would use it like, that would be a perfect place, like cheekbone, maybe a knee, or actually a knee's too big. I can't think of many places other than right here. That would be perfect for that. Because it's curved like that. Who knows? And there's this. That's not a bad face one, especially forehead. But I like it more on shoulders. It's also good for arms and legs. And then the smallest one is these, and that's what I'll probably use for the facial massage. So are you game? Good. Okay. So I'm going to start by putting lotion on you, and then I'm going to use this big one. That's the thing they said in my massage class. They said to, let's put this back over here so I can get at these cups easily. They said to use the biggest one first. So I'm going to get some massage oil, put that on you. We'll start with your back, okay? I always like to start with back first. I'm just going to rub this oil on your back, just gently. It is going to be like a massage, so nice and relaxing. We're just going to go slowly up and down your back and add the oil. And then I'm going to add this first cup. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to place this. I'm going to start on your sacrum area. So I'm just going to place it right down. Your sacrum's right at the base of your tailbone. And I'm just going to, yeah, it feels a little weird, but it doesn't hurt at all, right? Okay, and I'm just going to leave that for a couple seconds just to see if you bruise real easily. So, okay, I'm going to take it off, and you usually just have to kind of put your finger underneath it if you want to take it off easily. But it doesn't look like that left a mark at all. So I think we're going to be good. So I'm going to start this and just do circles on your low back, okay? Good. I'm just going to do circles now that we have some suction. Just slow circles. Good. And I'll have to keep using the suction every once in a while. How's that feel? Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. It doesn't hurt though. It feels good? Good. I think so. I wouldn't do it if I thought it was going to be uncomfortable for anybody. Okay, now I'm going to go along the top of your hip bone. Good. And the other side. Good. Very nice. And then just circles again. Do you want me to do any glute work? Okay. And we won't do that today, but because you're wearing shorts. But some other time, what I would recommend is actually, if you love it, glute work is something you can really easily do on yourself, or your butt. So it's something that I actually do in bed at night sometimes because I'll get low back pain. And technically here in this state, I am not supposed to do glute massage unless it's through a sheet, which is not the case where I learned massage, but it is the case here. So I might either loan you these or again, it's $15, so you might want to get a set yourself if you want it. I mean, it's nice to have somebody else do it. I'm just going to start moving up your back. So this is one thing, and that's actually a fun thing, is I can go up your spine, which I don't do when I'm using my hands. So I'm going to go just up your spine. Yeah. It feels good, huh? Yeah, see, now I would never use my hands up the spine because it's not good for you. It's dangerous. So now I'm going to go from the spine out. Yeah. And then just release it on the side of your body. Very good. Feel good? I'm glad. I'm so glad. I think this is going to be something fun for me to add to my massages. Yeah, I have one tomorrow. I think I'll bring them tomorrow too. Okay, I'm going to go on the other side. Yeah, around the shoulder blade is a little difficult with this big one. So now I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to switch out the big one. And I'm going to move to this little one. So I can really, it's not much littler, but it's actually really good for the back. So I'm going to move a little bit more around the shoulder blades with this. Yeah, I was surprised how inexpensive and actually decent this is. These obviously are not glass, so in some ways that's nice because you can use them in the shower. And they're not as heavy to cart around. They're just cool. I like them. And I just wash them. I hand wash them in the sink after each client. Okay, doing circles again all the way up your back. Yeah, with this smaller one I can move it a little bit easier. Yeah, I like the idea of using it for massage a lot more than just sticking it there, except when I'm doing it on myself. So I can actually stick one most places on my back. I can get my shoulder, or I can get my husband to put it in a specific spot on my back if it's bothering me, and then I just let it sit there. And it works really well. But I can't really massage it myself unless it's on my legs. But I don't tend to have... I've used them once when I was getting like Charlie horses. And it seemed to help. Yeah, right in my shins. It was really bothering me. Not Charlie horses. What am I talking about? I was getting shin splints. And so I used it. And I think I like it for like tendons where digging into them with your thumbs doesn't really help. So like on the side of your thigh, the outside of your thigh, and the sides of your calves that can get you, where you can get shin splints, but those muscles are kind of hard to massage because they're really little. I like the cupping a lot. Okay. I'm actually going to work on this shoulder a little more, and then I'm going to move to the next size. I'm going to skip a size and go down to the little ones so I can really work along the top of your shoulders and around your shoulder blades. Okay. So let me switch that out for, I actually want this one, so I'm going to use this one now. This one does not have a magnet on it, which I don't care about the magnets much anyway. I might see if at some point, oh yeah, that's good around your shoulder blades. Nice. Does that feel good? Yeah. It's a good spot. Very good. Yeah, I would be interested in learning more about the magnets, but since it wasn't covered in my continuing education, I don't really know how to work with them, and I have not had really positive experiences with magnet work in the past, so I would need someone to convince me, I think, and train me if I were going to do that. I feel good? Good. Do you mind the sound? I find it kind of relaxing. I do too. It's just kind of comforting. And you don't have to keep pumping it all the time. Sometimes on bonier areas, you need to pump a little more often. Okay, switch hands. Work on your other shoulder. Just kind of drawing it along the muscles, doing some little circles. Do you have any preference on what I'm doing? I would love any feedback since I'm still new at this. It would really help me. So, great. Okay, now I'm going to use this same little one and go down the backs of your arms. I'm going to use some lotion first, or some oil. Just go down each arm. I'll work a little bit more when I flip you over to most I'm going to do right here. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm actually going to start at your wrist. It's nice since it's pulling blood to the skin. It's kind of nice to work towards the heart. So I'm going to work from your wrist up to your elbow. Yeah. Nice. Just kind of pulling the cup up and then working from your elbow up to your shoulder. Very good. Oh, sun's going down. Now let me kind of flip this light on. Is that better? Good. Okay. I didn't want it too bright. Okay. Now you never want a massage too bright, but it's gotten very cloudy out since we started, and the sun's definitely going down. It has been the most hectic week. Right, I'm moving from your elbow up to your shoulders. I have had some sort of music performance lesson or rehearsal for over a week and a half, more than a week and a half. So 2 weeks ago on Thursday, I had a performance with the string band. Then I had a gamelan performance on that Sunday. Then I had a rehearsal with the string band. Then I had a performance with the gamelan, and then I had a lesson, and then I had, it's just been non-stop. It's been really fun, but it's just been crazy. So I just did my last concert. No, I had a rehearsal yesterday. I can't even keep track. I had a performance on Wednesday, and I had a rehearsal yesterday. I have today off. I have tomorrow off. Then I've got a rehearsal on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, performance Friday, performance Saturday, rehearsal Sunday. So the only day off I have next week is Tuesday, but that's okay. It's all fun stuff. And it's all coming to a head soon. We only have like 2 more weeks of performances, and then we're kind of done. Now we're playing at the Smithsonian, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. So we've got one performance on Thursday at the Smithsonian and a performance on Saturday at the Smithsonian. Oh, so it's very exciting. Okay. How does that feel? Alright. I'm gonna switch back to this big one just to finish up your back. Okay, so I'm just going to do big circles again, all up and down your back. Good. So the other thing you can get that they used in my training is you can get these electronic pumps, so you don't have to do it with your hand, and you can then get the freedom of your other hand. It's funny because they said it's like based on a breast pump. Yeah. So it does the continuous suction, and you can set how often you want the suction and how hard you want the suction. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but this is fine for me right now. So okay. Alright. I know, I was thinking the same thing. No, well, they don't have a cup that size, so that's hopefully not the plan for anybody. Okay, so there we go. We have one. We're going to do this on your legs, so I'm going to move down here to your legs. Okay, alright. It's a little sticky. Okay, I'm going to use some oil on you. Alright. Just go up and down your legs. A little bit more oil. Good. Okay. So I'm going to just start moving from your ankle all the way up. Good. To your knee, just kind of stripping the muscles, working from your ankle to your knee. I don't know, do you think you'd like it on your feet? I've never tried it on feet. Feet with calluses, I don't think it would work very well, actually. We can try it, see what you think. Might be ticklish too. Okay, let's go from your knee up your thigh. How's that feel? Is that enough lotion? Okay. Very good. Okay, I'm going to go on your other leg from your ankle up to your knee. Alright, and from your knee up to the top of your thigh. I'm going to move to a slightly bigger cup. I'm going to move to this cup, and I'm going to just do circles on your leg. Yeah, we'll do this gently and see how this feels. How does that feel? Is that okay? Okay, good. How's that? Good? Great, okay. And we'll get your other leg. Good. Very cool. Alright, do you want to try feet? Why not? Let's see. I'm going to take one of these little tiny ones. I'm going to use one for your feet, and I'm not going to use the same one for your face. I have two of them. So I'm going to use this one for your feet, and I'm going to use the other one for your face. Alright, so let's see if this works. I mean, I can definitely do the top of your, oop, that was, needed to kind of pop. Interesting, okay. So, I can definitely run it along the top of your foot. Does that feel good? Weird? I'm going to try it on my own feet. Weird. Okay, now I'm going to try it on the bottom of your feet. Is it ticklish? Yeah, you've got callousy feet like me. You walk around barefoot a lot, don't you? Yeah, it's not doing a lot. Here, I can stick it right on your big toe. That works. Okay, let me at least try it on your other foot so that you're even. And we'll go down the top of your foot. I bet this might feel good on your ankle. I'll try that too. So, going around bottom of your foot, what I can. It's not really sucking up much skin. Okay, let me get your toe. Alright. I'm going to just get your ankles a little bit, just kind of moving up in an upwards motion. And that feels kind of good, doesn't it? And it feel good if you like had a sprained ankle or something. Like, obviously you wouldn't do it if you had an acute sprained ankle, but if you were recovering with a sprained ankle, okay. I'm going to put this one away because I don't want to go from your feet to your face without disinfecting. So, alright, do you want to pull your shirt back on? Yeah, here you go. Okay. And then flip over. Do you want me to do your stomach? Yeah, I know, it creeps a lot of people out. It's actually supposed to be really good. We won't do it today, but maybe later. It's supposed to be really good if you have, like, any kind of GERD or acid reflux or any kind of stomach problems. It's supposed to be good to kind of help move things along down there. I actually do a lot of stomach massage with this because a lot of my scarring is from having a child. And so, yeah, I do a lot of work on my stomach. And it actually is really nice. You can also kind of go under the diaphragm and pull the diaphragm down. That's supposed to help kind of with deep breathing and stuff. You have to be careful with that, though. You have to be really trained. I wouldn't do it on yourself. So we won't do that today. But maybe next time we can try it. Okay, I'm going to take one of these little cups for the front of your legs. Okay. So again, I'm going to work from your ankle and just glide up and then pop it off and glide up just on either side of that bone. Yep, feel okay? Good. Moving it up. Wonderful. Okay. And then going from, I'm going to actually do little circles around your knee. Is that okay? Does that creep you out? I know. I had one friend who was like, don't go near my kneecap. It totally grosses me out. So I like to ask. And then I'm going to go from your knee up your thigh. Yeah, you really only have to pump. As I get more used to it, you only have to pump like a couple of times. You really don't have to keep pumping. And then it will slide, and then you just pop it off at the end. It's also easier to pop off if you haven't sucked a whole bunch of skin into it. I am going to spend some extra time on the side of your thigh, the outside of your thigh, on your IT band. So going from your knee, and that you do kind of have to pump a little bit because it's not as easy to suck the skin up. Okay, let's do that again. Cool. Alright. Let's do your other leg. Yeah, how have you been? Yeah? That's good. I know, it's a busy time of year. School's coming to an end. And it's been the longest winter. And now it looks like we're going to have like a week of spring, and then I'm going to go around your kneecap again. Looks like we're going to have a week of spring, and then it's going to be summer. It's supposed to be 80 next week. We've barely had any 60s. Like, it went from 30 to 60s and 70s for 2 weeks, and now it's going to be 80s. It's crazy. I miss the spring. Although we've been getting some rain, so my garden's getting happy. Yeah, I'm going to do some planting this weekend. We did some planting last weekend. But I have a crazy weekend again. I'm giving my girlfriend, who made my hair fabulously red. Yeah, didn't she do a good job? She's amazing with color. Okay, and I'm going to sit behind you again, and I'm going to work a little bit across your chest. Now, this is really good. I think pec work is really important. So, I've actually had to go to a physical therapist because I tend to slouch like that, so these muscles are really tight. But I find pec massage really uncomfortable. I don't like it. It hurts. It hurts me, at least. This feels okay, right? Yeah, see, it feels okay to do that. See how they just stick? Then you just pop them right off. That feels okay. That's funny. Okay, and pop it right off. And so that feels good, but it doesn't feel good when somebody just digs into my pecs. I think they're too close to the ribs, and it hurts. I had a massage a couple weeks ago, and she really dug into my pecs, and it felt really good afterwards because I think I need it, but it sure didn't feel good while she was doing it. Okay, I'm going to go around the tops of your shoulders. Yeah, it feels good, huh? Yeah, this weekend I have so I'm giving my girlfriend a massage, I'm meeting my parents for lunch, I'm taking my son. I'm going to try to get some planting in there because I have some bulbs I want to get in the ground. I'm going to go down your, actually, I'm going to go up from your wrist to your elbow on the other side that I didn't get. And my son's got a birthday party to go to tomorrow, kind of late evening, which is weird for 7-year-olds. It's like 4:30 to 7:30. It's not evening. It's not late evening, but it is for a 7-year-old who goes to bed at 8. So we may beg out early, I think. Okay, on the other arm. And then Sunday. What do I have on Sunday? I have lots of things on Sunday. Why can't I think of any of them? Oh, I have a play date for my son. Although apparently his friend's sister has stomach bug again, so I think we're going to end up meeting either here. We usually go to their house because it's easier, because she's got a two-year-old. Okay. And do you want me to do the facial massage? I think you'll like it. Let's try it. I mean, I don't think it's going to so I'm taking the other little one that did not touch your feet. I don't think it has any magical facelift properties, but I do think it's kind of nice. I think it feels good. It kind of... Yeah, it feels nice. And I'll move it across. I'm going to use a little bit of oil on your face. Is that okay? This oil, I'm not going to use much. It's not a greasy oil. I'm just gonna let it slide a little bit more. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Is that okay? Okay. All right, I'm going to start with your forehead. So, yeah, after that, we are tackling my son's room. My son's room is a disaster area. He has an extra tall bed in there that he doesn't use. And I'm going to do your temples. This feels really good. Doesn't that feel nice? 2 little circles on your temples. Yeah. So we have to get rid of that bed because it's broken. and then I'm gonna go across your cheeks. And he's got a lot of toys. He's kind of a hoarder. I mean, I think most kids are with toys. They don't like to get rid of toys, even when they've outgrown them. But he's getting to the point now where he's got a lot of toys that he doesn't use, and he's a bit overwhelmed by his room. I'm going to go up from your chin. So we're going to get rid of, we have like train sets and stuff he hasn't used since he was really little. So we're going to take that to Once Upon a Child, which is the kind of second-hand kids store. Maybe while we're there, we can get him some pants, because the boy is growing out of pants. He will just eat me out of house and home. Okay, I'm going to do circles. And then I need to just start buying pants the minute he starts eating like crazy, because he then like puts an inch on in legs. None of his pants fit. And he's been eating like crazy lately. He's apparently been eating 2 breakfasts, because he gets free breakfast at school, but he's never been interested in the breakfast at school, and he told me recently that for the past 2 months he's been eating breakfast at home and then also going and getting breakfast at school. I still want him to eat breakfast at home, because breakfast at school is like Pop-Tarts. He told me that sometimes they have, it's a chocolate muffin technically, but he calls it a brownie. I mean, it's close enough to a brownie that he thinks it's a brownie. So it's not really good, healthy stuff. And I make him have like yogurt and toast and eggs and stuff at home. So I don't mind if he has second breakfast, as long as he had a good first breakfast. And I've been packing him lunch a lot. And circles on your forehead. So he's just eating mass quantities of food. Really obsessed with string cheese. The problem is, then there's string cheese in my house, and I like string cheese, but I'm trying not to eat it much. I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so I have to be careful. Okay. And I'm just going to end with a little bit of face massage with my hands, and then a little bit of Reiki on your head. Okay. And it's always good to kind of end with the energy work. Okay, so I'm just putting my hands on either side of your head. So what did you think? Yeah? You want to try it again next time? Okay. Now I can definitely show you where I got them if you're interested. Yeah, let's see how you feel after this one. I'd be interested to see how you feel in, like, tomorrow and the next day. Yeah. I think it's cool. I'm having fun with it. And I'll probably get better at it too. I'm not real graceful with it yet. It was kind of like my beginning massages, where I was kind of like, I would do like one section and then another section. Where now it just really flows naturally, because I've done so many massages. But hopefully I'll get that way with the cups too, after a little bit of time. Okay. You want to come out and I'll get you want some tea, or you want some water? I've got this really good coconut oolong tea. It's got caffeine though, is that okay? Alright, yeah, you kind of want to wake up after the massage again. Anyway, I get that. Got the rest of the day, it's still early, so I'll make us a little bit of coconut oolong, and it's so yummy, and it smells so good. Okay, cool. Thank you for doing this for me.